If you're a man who wants to navigate relationships, business, and success with confidence, you must understand the hidden weaknesses that women have. Weaknesses that most men never see coming. But here's the catch. These weaknesses aren't what you think. They're not flaws. They're behaviors and patterns that, if you recognize them, will give you an edge in relationships and life. And the last one? It's the most dangerous of all. If you don't learn to spot it, it could cost you your time, your money, and even your future. Let's dive in. Before we start, ask yourself this. How much time have you wasted trying to figure women out? If the answer is way too much, then this video is going to be a game changer. Weakness number 1, emotional decision-making. Women by nature are driven by emotions, and that's not a bad thing. It's what makes them caring, passionate, and intuitive. But here's where it becomes a weakness. When emotions take over, logic takes a back seat. That's why you'll see impulsive decisions, shopping sprees, sudden relationship changes, and irrational fights over things that don't even matter. Ever had a woman get mad at you over a dream she had? Yeah, you were guilty in her sleep, my guy. And that leads directly to the next point. Weakness number 2, overthinking everything. Women have an incredible ability to analyze details, sometimes too much. One small action from you, a short text, or a delayed response can send her mind into overdrive. Why did he say okay instead of sounds good? Is he losing interest? What if he's talking to someone else? Overthinking can lead to unnecessary arguments, indecisiveness, and emotional stress. But do you know what makes this even more dangerous? Weakness number 3, the need for social validation. In today's world, social media fuels the need for validation. Many women crave external approval, likes, comments, and attention because it makes them feel valued. If a woman constantly needs outside validation to feel secure, it means her self-worth depends on others' opinions instead of her own. And when that happens, it creates a cycle of insecurity. Now, what happens when insecurity goes unchecked? Weakness number 4, struggling with logical thinking in high-stress situations under pressure. Logic should take control. But for many women, stress amplifies emotions, making it harder to think clearly. That's why when things go wrong, a small problem can suddenly feel like the end of the world. Ever had an argument where you literally provided facts and still lost? Yeah. Welcome to the club. And speaking of arguments, weakness number 5, holding grudges. A woman may forgive, but she rarely forgets. Men move on. Women? They remember things you said in 2017 word for word. And if she holds on to resentment, it can create long-term tension in relationships, even when you think everything is fine. But here's the real danger. Weakness number 6, easily influenced by friends and society. Women are deeply social beings. They take advice, follow trends, and often make decisions based on what their social circle thinks. If her friends say, "You deserve better," or social media tells her she should upgrade, she may start second-guessing her choices, even if she's in a great relationship. And this leads to weakness number 7, FOMO, fear of missing out. She always wants something better, a better guy, a better job, a better lifestyle. And sometimes this leads to restlessness. She may not appreciate what she has because she's always wondering what else is out there. But nothing is as destructive as weakness number 8, being drawn to power and status. Here's a fact. Women are naturally attracted to success. If you're ambitious, driven, and financially stable, you command respect and attraction. But if you're not, if you're lazy, aimless, and struggling, you become invisible. That's why self-improvement is non-negotiable. And speaking of power, weakness number 9, struggling with true independence. Many women say they want to be independent, but deep down, they want security. That's why men who are strong, decisive, and financially stable always have an advantage. And now, the most dangerous weakness of all. Weakness number 10, emotional manipulation. Some women, not all, but some, use emotions as a weapon. Guilt trips, playing the victim, And silent treatments are all ways to control situations without direct confrontation. If you don't recognize this early, you'll find yourself trapped, losing your power, your money, and your peace of mind. So the question is, what can you do to make sure you're always in control? That's where true financial and personal power comes in. If you're serious about building wealth, making smart decisions, and becoming the kind of man who commands respect, watch my next video on the power of compounding. Because here's the truth. Women respect men who build. If you're not growing, you're falling behind. Click on the next video now, and let's get to work.